Okay, I'm Lorie. I am 45 years old. I'm a French Canadian. I live in Quebec, Canada. Um, I have I was diagnosed in September 23 with stage 4 breast cancer, plurimetastatic. So I had metastasis to the bone, the liver, the lungs, and the mediastinal lymph node. My whole liver was covered with cancer. I have lost 20% of my weight because of the cancer, not because of the treatment. And I couldn't eat anymore. I couldn't climb stairs anymore without pause. I had a hard time breathing. So when I came here, I was dying. So I was in a very dire situation when I arrived here. So it all began, I had COVID and my health declined very quickly. And in July 23, I end up in the emergency after fainting. And they run tests and they found lump in my lungs and an enlarged liver. So, and they was wondering what was happening. So they ran tests for about 2 months before finding that it was breast cancer. So, but I had a little intuition about it, and I knew it was probably cancer. So, and if it was cancer, I knew that it was stage 4. And in Canada, they cannot cure stage 4 cancer. But I knew that it was possible to overcome stage 4 cancer because I knew people that had overcome it, and I heard a lot of story about it, so I knew that it was possible. So while they was searching for me, I was searching a clinic because I knew that I need help to overcome this disease. I could not do this on my own. So I began researching the scientific literature about cancer. I was following a scientist called Ralph Moss, and he specialized in cancer. So I talked to various clinics in Germany and Mexico, and they sent me their program. So I compared it with the scientific literature, and also I saw a video about with Dr. Contreras, Ralph Moss interviewing Dr. Contreras. So this kind of searching helped me to choose Oasis of Hope. And another thing that convinced me too, it was my naturopathic physician, who's also a 30 years stage 4 cancer survivor. She did her own research on her side, and she found this clinic to be the most helpful for my situation. So she came back at me and she said, you know what, I think that you should go at Oasis of Hope. So, and I tell her, I think I should go at Oasis of Hope. So we kind of agree about it. So when I had the diagnosis, my Canadian oncologist, I asked him, how much time do you think I can live with this disease without treatment? And he said to me, maybe you can live 3 to 6 months. And I think at the time it was really generous because I don't think I will have survived maybe 1 more month. So, so the only thing he was able to offer me, it was palliative chemo. So palliative, it's not curative. And for me, it wasn't an option. I would have rather go without any treatment and have a better quality of life than a miserable quantity of life. So, and I knew that I want to come here. So it was a Friday when I met with my oncologist, and the next Wednesday I was in the plane and I was coming here. It was kind of an emergency because my liver was covered with cancer. It wasn't functioning well, so, and I couldn't breathe. So it was, I was dying. So yeah, it was plain and simple. So, yeah.
How has the care and support from the staff impacted your journey here?
The help and the care from the staff impact my journey a lot in many ways. So when I came here, they were very human. So and they were there for me. So I feel welcome here, and they are generous of their time and the information they give you. And one of the, for me, if I dream of the ideal hospital for cancer or other chronic disease, it's an hospital like Oasis of Hope, because you're a part, they think that you're part of the solution. You must play a part in your healing journey, and they help you to do that. They educate you. So they give you conference about the treatment, so you understand the treatment and you understand what you have to do and why you have to do it when you go home. So you have a home protocol to follow, and they explain it to you, and they explain it why you must follow a strict diet, exercise, and things like that. So you can keep the motivation to do it because you understand why you're doing it. And another thing that I like, it's you have a nutrition plan made by a very good nutritionist, and it is personalized to your health problem, to your values and things like that. And you also have cooking classes. So it's very easy. It's not very easy, but it's more easy when you come home and you have to cook for yourself and you have good recipe, healthy recipe, and it help you to keep you healthy. And also you have a home protocol to follow, and there is a follow-up team. So when you have a problem, when you struggle with something, a drug or a supplement that you have to take, you can just write to Angela or Maria, and they are very quick to answer your question. And the head chief of the follow-up team is Dr. Cesenia. He's a senior doctor. He knows his thing. And when you have more complicated question, they can arrange a phone call with him. So in less than 24 hours, I spoke with him. I had a phone call with him. And if he cannot, he do it by email. So it's really easy, and we really have good support from the follow-up team. Yeah.
Can you describe how the treatment at Oasis of Hope has made a difference in your health and well-being?
Oh, the treatment at Oasis of Hope made a huge difference in my health. It's very simple. It saved my life. Without them, I wouldn't be here. So it is, now we're 14 months later my diagnostic, and I am very well. So I have a very good quality of life. I can enjoy the activity that I like. I am an outdoor teacher, so I really enjoy every kind of outdoor activity, whitewater rafting, canoeing, and skiing. And I can do these activities. So I had made a 1-week canoe expedition this summer, and I did some rafting too. So I'm not in the shape I was before cancer, but I'm alive. I feel healthy, I have energy, and I can do what I love to do. So it is a huge difference for me. Yeah. And now my results are just amazing. Yeah. The cancer disappeared in my liver and my lungs and my mediastinal node, lymph node, and it disappeared almost everything in my bones too, but I have a tiny spot here left in my shoulder, and we are not even sure if it's the canoe or the cancer. So, but we will treat it like it was cancer. So we will continue the program, and I'm sure in the next 3 months when I will come back here, I will be no evidence of disease. So I wish for that.
How would you describe the environment and atmosphere of the hospital?
The atmosphere at the hospital is very great. The staff here are amazing. I feel when I know that I will come here, I'm very eager to arrive here. It's not normal to have to have joy to have cancer treatment. I think it's unusual, but I feel this way. I'm very glad to see the doctor, the staff, the nurses, the administration staff. And the thing that I love at Oasis of Hope, and with the other patient, we share every meals. And we can share our stories, share the hope, and share information, empower each other. So for me, I could not imagine a better place to heal. Yeah, really. Yeah.
What message would you give to others facing a similar diagnosis?
If you face the same diagnosis as me, if you think that everything is lost, it's not. There is always a way, I think. When there is life, there is hope. So, and if you are willing to do the work, because you have to do a lot of work by yourself when you are at home. It's not just a pill that you take. If you decide to come here, you must do the work. You must follow the diet, the medical advice, and be strict with it. I'm here because I follow it and I don't cheat. So you must be willing to do the work, and I think if you come, you will enjoy a better quality of life. And yeah, so I very encourage you if you have a similar diagnostic as me. Sorry for my English. So.
Thank you, Lorie. That was great. That was awesome. Your story is it's truly an inspiration. And I just want to thank you for doing this and that you were willing to
It's really
share your story with us.
It's really a pleasure.
Thank you.
If I can help just 1%,
I'm sure you will help many.
I'm very happy with that.
Thank you, Lorie.
Thank you
That
to
was
you.
awesome.